Hey guys, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be my first video where I actually have content to talk about and not just me talking about myself for 45 minutes, which is what the last one felt like. So, today's video is going to be my top tips on how to start living a healthy lifestyle, how to start getting back into the healthy lifestyle if you've sort of been away from it for a little while. Everyone has those times. It's life. So, these are my top tips on how to start being healthy again, and let's get started. Okay, so for my first tip, it is to set a goal, whether it's a short-term goal or a long-term goal. If you physically write out or verbalize what you want to be working for, you're going to hold yourself more accountable for it. So I know that right now, I'm making a goal that I just want to lose a little bit of fat, lose a little bit of weight, and sort of tone up my muscles. So that's what I'm working for every single week. When I go to the gym, what I'm eating, I'm working towards that goal. I know that my little brother right now is trying to put on weight, so that's his goal right now. He's trying to eat more, put in more calories, gain some muscle. So no matter what your goal is, say it out loud, write it down somewhere, and hold yourself accountable for it. Because if you verbalize it and you tell someone else that you're doing it, you're going to sort of feel like you have to go through with it and work for it because now other people know. At least that's how I feel. You know, if I tell someone, oh yeah, I'm trying to be healthy, and then they see me eat 12 donuts the next day, they're going to be like, what are you talking about? So, first and foremost, set a goal. I prefer short-term goals because I think they're much more attainable. And once you get that first goal out of the way and you accomplish it, you're going to feel so good. You're going to feel more motivated to work towards your next goal. So, first and foremost is to set a goal. Okay, my second tip is to set a schedule or a workout routine. I know at school I would look at my days of the week and I would say, okay, I have class on Monday from this time to this time. That means I have to work out before class or work out in between classes. And knowing that I had a set time of the day where I was going to be working out or even planning like your meals, if you make a schedule and you plan ahead, it's going to be a lot easier to follow through with it later on because you already know what you're doing. I'm personally one of those people that loves having to-do lists, and if I write down on my agenda workout before class and then I do it and I cross it off my list, for some reason I feel so accomplished and good. And I personally love having a schedule, knowing what I'm doing. So my second tip is to set a schedule or a workout routine, whatever works for your schedule, find out ahead of time so that way it's not like 9 o'clock on a Tuesday night and you're like, okay, didn't have time today, so today's just not going to happen, because eventually those days are going to happen more often and often, and then you're not going to get your workout in. So my second tip is to set a workout schedule or routine. Okay, my third tip, I just put up 2 fingers. Third tip is to get some new workout gear. That's my little brother laughing in the background. My third tip is to get some new workout gear, whether that means new clothes, new shoes, maybe some weights that you want to leave around your room. I know personally that if I go out to Sports Authority or Nike or wherever I'm getting my clothes and I have some great new workout clothes to work out in, I'm going to be like, oh my god, I want to go show these off in the gym. I want to go, put them to use. So, like this new shirt I just got, I think it's so cute. It's so good for like running and cardio, or, if I want to go get a quick lift in at the gym. Sounds like such a bro term, but whatever. I think it's so cute. So when I bought all my new clothes, all of a sudden I was so motivated to go out and put them to use. So I personally think that if you have new workout clothes, you're going to be more inspired, more motivated to go use them. So tip number 3 is just to go out and splurge a little bit on yourself. I think it's very rewarding in a sense when you have new clothes and then you push yourself to go use them. Tip number 4 is to find a workout buddy. I think this is so, so important. When I'm at school, my best friend Liz, I hope it's okay I said your name in this, Liz, we had like a set workout schedule like I was talking about. So we would know on Mondays and Wednesdays we had to work out before class or after, whatever the case was. And knowing that I had someone else to run to the gym with kept me accountable, and I felt like I had to go in a good way. It wasn't like a chore for us. We'd be like, hey, let's go to the gym, and we made it like a social thing for us. But then when we got to the gym, we would really push ourselves. We wouldn't sit like on the treadmills and talk. I know some people, that's what happens with their workout buddies. So I personally like to have someone to go to the gym with, and then once I'm at the gym, I like to sort of do my own thing. And luckily, my friend Liz is the exact same way. And it's really, really motivating when, you're on the treadmill and you're like, okay, I'm just going to walk for a couple minutes. And then she's over there kicking ass, running up hills and sprinting. And you're like, oh my god, I look awful right now. Like, I need to pick it up. It's like friendly competition in a sense. Not that, competition is a bad thing. I personally think it's very good because you push yourself more when you're next to someone who's pushing themselves so much. So when you have a workout buddy, it makes you, it just makes it more enjoyable to go to the gym, eat healthy, to sort of have someone to fall back on. If you're having an off day and they're like, let's go to the gym, and you're like, oh crap, okay, let's go. Like, it just makes it so much more enjoyable to me, and I'm so lucky that I have Liz that I can sort of fall back on when I need someone to push me or I need someone to remind me to go to the gym. I just love having a workout buddy. So that's tip number 4. So my tip number 5 is to fill your house with healthy groceries. And by that, I don't mean only asparagus and egg whites and boring things. There are so many different healthy options that you can get, that you can fill your kitchen with, and you're not going to snack on bad things if you don't have them, obviously. If your kitchen and fridge is filled with fruit and vegetables and chicken and good fats and things that you can munch on, you're not going to be like bored and want to be like, oh, let's run out to the store and grab some fast food or whatever. You're going to be like, I have so much good food here. You're going to be more motivated to eat it, to get rid of the food that you just spent money on. So I personally love going grocery shopping because I can shop for the healthy foods that I love. I think I'm going to do a video soon on like my favorite groceries to get when you want to be healthy, want to get started. So that is my tip number 5, to fill your house with some delicious, healthy groceries. Okay, my tip number 6, if I can count right, yep, 6. Don't stress over the scale. I personally never look at the scale. People are like, oh my God, how do you think you're going to lose weight? I don't like looking at the scale. I'm 5'4", and I know that if I look at the scale, it's going to say a number that looks really high to me for my height. However, I have a lot of leg muscle because I used to do a lot of running. So no matter what my, body fat percentage is, I'm going to be a little bit more on the scale because I have so much muscle on my leg. And legs, I don't have it in just one. So my tip is, yes, check in with yourself every once in a while on the scale, but don't obsess over that number. There are people who are 100 pounds but are unhealthy and not muscular and nice and toned. And there are people that are higher in weight, but it's muscle and it looks good. So I definitely don't stress over the scale. I like to check in once a week, maybe, twice a week if I'm really feeling like I've lost a good chunk of weight. But I do not stress over the scale. I'm not like, oh my God, I haven't lost 5 pounds. I'm going to quit working out and being healthy. So that tip is just to, yes, you can weigh yourself and, check in with yourself. I think it's good to sort of track too, like what your weight is at what time. But I do not stress over it because really it's just a number. And if you look good, then you're going to feel good. And I don't think the number can define that. So that is tip number 6. Oh, we're recording? Yeah. Okay. Okay, my last and final tip number 7, is to enjoy yourself. You are not going to stay motivated and stick with something if you are hating the food that you're eating, you are dreading the workouts that you're going to. There's so many different ways to find healthy, fun recipes, great workout classes that you can take with your friends, or explore different options of exercises. I know that I used to just love running. That's why I have a lot of leg muscle. I used to just love running, and that was it. That was the only thing I was doing. But recently I found a new love for spinning. I actually just got a spinning bike, and it's just something that I really love. I love putting in music, blasting it, riding, and it's just so, I personally enjoy it. That's why I like doing it. I found something that is comfortable to me, that I know I can push myself in a healthy way, but something that I'm not dreading to go to. And when it comes to food, there are so many different ways to incorporate healthy food into foods that you used to love. Like, you can make healthy ice cream, you can make healthy pancakes. It just doesn't have to be, all this extra crap in it, honestly. So tip number 7 is enjoy yourself and just find things that you personally love doing, whether it's going for a walk with your friend outside or, going in the basement by yourself and working out there. Whatever works for you, find it and stick with it, because that's what's going to be really the most realistic to you. Good. Okay guys, thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for the next videos to come. I'm going to be doing some healthy groceries to fill your house with, some at-home workouts, things that are going to make this, start for everybody a little bit easier. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!